Hello! Because I can't say any dirty words. Hello everyone, welcome to NieR Replicant and the Best Behaviour stream. I'm going to be trying my hardest for the next 3 hours to not swear, not make any outwardly lewd references, and yeah, this is going to be interesting. If and when I do make the error and slip up, I will show you all what the consequence is. Or if somehow I manage to make it through the entire stream without doing it, which is very unlikely, I'll also show you what it would have been. Which, at that point, it could possibly be a punishment for failing something else. Because I spent the money on it now. It's here. Well, it's here. I have it. So, if I spent money on it, I might as well use it to something. And it's about as big as a punishment, so it's anything I can see. Why have I already got a Discord thing? Oh, it's an announcement from Scoot Server, that'd be why. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yesterday, I just crashed again. Like, after stream, I set up some things to encode and to upload, and I went for a nap because I was just feeling really, really out of it. I woke up at around about 11 PM, thinking, oh, Maury's going to be streaming soon. Should probably get up. And around about that time, I was like, you know what? Actually, no. I came up, sat down, and just stared at the computer for a bit, not really doing anything. I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to go take a shower, try and wake up, try and get some energy. So I went and took a shower, came back to find that she had started streaming. Well, no, yeah, I came back and started brushing my hair. During that time, because it takes about 10 minutes to brush this mess, and she had started. So went on to modding her, and after she finished streaming, I went to bed, and I woke up 3:30ish, which is usually the time that I like to be prepared for stream. Not waking up, so cue me mad dashing to get up, get dressed, get ready, get everything set up. Foxx very kindly helped with throwing her new plush at me, and also putting the kettle on for me to make some medicine and some coffee. Very much needed for today, so yeah, that's exactly what I need, to be incredibly sleepy, and also try not to swear or be lewd. Things are going to slip out, I know it. Actually no, I did do something slightly productive on the gaming front. Last night, while watching Maury, I did the achievement on Borderlands 4 for getting a loyalty redemption for every weapons manufacturer. I only had Maliwan, Torg, and Jacobs left, because I had no idea if the multiple getting of Jacobs on the previous time I was playing it would count. Apparently it didn't, but I got them all. I saved Jacobs for last, and just basically cleared out Pandora. As much as I could, I cleared out Pandora. I got me F. Then the trophy pod's like, yay! Woo! Woo! Now I don't need to play the PS4 version anymore, because the trophy list is shared, and that was because I had done so much progress with that on the PS4 version. When I learned that they shared a trophy list, I was like, okay, well, I might as well just continue the PS4 version for that trophy alone. But let's catch up with some chat, and let's see how long I can stay on best behaviour for. You'll also notice the best behaviour redemption is paused, because what's the point? What's the point of having the best behaviour redemption when I'm on best behaviour the entire stream? And it doesn't seem fair or proper to give me a 10-minute break of when I can, swear, because I just swear for those 10 minutes. Or forget that I could, and then forget when it was over. Hello, welcome DJ. Just woke up from a nap. I just woke up from sleep. I've known that feeling. I'm really happy. Sorry to hear that. So your stream was awful because of lag, so you reset the PC and promised to stream longer to make up time, had more lag. At the point, just giving up because I didn't know I was lagging, did nothing to change your PC, annoyed you more because you wanted to stream. I have no idea, honestly. It could have been just, I actually know, I've got no idea why your PC decided to start lagging. Like, I know with all the issues with my PC having lagging, it's been something like, yo, there's not enough RAM, or there's not enough graphics power, or whatever. Or there's something else eating the resources at the same time. But if it's a game that you've already been streaming beforehand with no issues, then honestly I don't know what it could be. Hello, Uncle Wigman. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. I'm really gonna need it. Dorian, hello, welcome. Oh boy, what are we replicating today? We're replicating the rumour that I can actually go for 3 hours without swearing. And without being lewd. Once certain people get here, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. I'm done for. For some weird reason, I also found myself reading through my quote list. I'm actually amazed that in that entire quote list, there's only one duplicated quote. Apart from, for some weird reason, there's 2 quotes next to each other, which are the same thing. But yeah, the quote about me, you know, not being able to stand up because you know, I'm so clenched. If I do stand up, I'll take my chair with me. That's in there twice. All the other quotes are actually unique, which is astounding considering there's over 670 of them now. Pokey, hello and welcome. Breaking news, PlayStation 5 is back in stock, and it's gone again. Not surprised at all. I mean, in fairness, if you're in the UK, you can get a second-hand one from CEX, and they do actually work, and they're still really good. Like, that's where mine came from. It's only £600-ish? 680? Yeah, 680 for, you know, one of the best ones they can do. And that's the one that has the disc tray in it as well, not the digital-only one. Which equates to about $1,000, I think it was. Roughly that. But, you know, because CX don't operate in the US, doesn't really help for US people, but yeah, it helps. It helps people over here, possibly. Which is not surprised either now. Oh fun. Doom. Doomy doom 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 doom. And I can't even say what that quote is, and I know that one was most... Actually, I don't know, that's possibly a sour one. Because I was reading through and it's like, I recognise some of the games these have been taken from, but not all of them. I do know that the quote list started while we were still doing EDF, while our EDF was on the schedule still. That I know. So it's post God Eater during EDF times. Yes, so. Tori's got a better memory of my quotes than I do. It's astounding. I mean, to be fair, most other people have got a better memory of my streams than I do. My skeleton wants to eject itself from this meat suit. Yeah, that one I can say. Yeah, I think that one was also on a sour one. I did have one that's, you know, way earlier, like, you know, about my coccyx hurting, and then I think someone corrected me on what it would mean. I was like, oh yes, yeah, my dragon tail just wants to be freed of this meat suit. That kind of, yeah, that's what Twinkie. Yeah, there were quite a few Twinkie ones there, like, you know. It's like eating wet, soggy cardboard. No, actually, give me the cardboard. That would have more flavour. You could tell I was not a fan of Twinkies. Twinkies are a bit gross. Let me just check in. Is it in the game library? I don't think it is. Weirdly, no. Game library's only thing since. Oh no, there's my collection. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Well, there's a slight hint as to what the consequence is that it's a game if I found it in my game library. There's also a PS5 version of it that came free with me buying it. So yeah, not going to tell anyone what it is until either I fail or I succeed. Red, hello and welcome. Hey, just want to see a dead body. Twinkies need yes. Have one in the background, backyard already. Thanks for asking. Well, now I know. Don't mess with Woodrun. Then we just got to level at work. What? I've seen people talk about mice or rodents or something like that by animals. Just gonna go over to this now. This is not, don't bamboozle, it's like, not the anti-bamboozle stream. I would not last longer than that. As long as you all have your own supply, that's fine. If you can't get a locally sourced dead body, homegrown is fine. Or, store-bought's also fine. Right, so, the plan for this is, I do need to do farming for all the resources to upgrade all my weapons to level 4. However, a lot of places that you farm the resources from, or the enemies you get the resources from, do not spawn or unlock until the very end. We're talking when we finish Facade. So when we finish Facade, then we will go on to do some farming. I did try and do some farming, like over in Seafront, because I think I need one more rusty bucket. I was trying to fish for it here, I wasn't getting any, so I thought I'll go down to Seafront because I know I've gotten some there. As soon as I left the village, though, it started playing a cutscene that was unique to ending C. So I very quickly backed out of the entire game and closed it down, didn't save, didn't do anything, so that you'd actually see it, which kind of locked me into being here. Store-bought tends to have artificial stuff in it, decomposes all wrong like a mortuary got hold of it. Yeah, but then at least you can say it was for a research project. Last spring you pick up bones from my front yard, so I also have a skeleton in my storage still with the noose that hung it. What? That's even more concerning, Widgrun. Oh yeah, I think I also went and sold a load of stuff, as you can probably tell by me having... Oh, you can't actually see. I have 684,000 gold. If we go to items, raw materials... Yeah, I pretty much sold everything that is not needed for upgrading. The upgrading itself is not unlocked yet either. So yeah. And I might also have made a spreadsheet with everything on it that was needed versus everything I have and where to farm it.
Looks like he left the village. Yeah. You think he'll be able to find all the fragments? If he doesn't, these past 5 years will have all been for nothing. Now that we know the location of the original Gestalt, the Shadow Lord, we have to stop his rampage.
Oh. So Devil and Popelar were wanting to stop him.
I can't believe the Shadow Lord ran off and holed up like that.
Ooh, this is interesting.
I worry the shades who guard the key fragments will pose too much of a threat. Maybe so, but we're pretty much out of options at this point.
I'm sorry, have you seen what I have accomplished so far?
You having second thoughts, sis? No. The plan is all that matters. We must see the plan to completion. He is simply a tool to that end.
So the sister's been against me from very early on, apparently. The bones are from a local Foxx who used the lawn for storage, and the scale is an old Halloween decoration from midnight. Oh, right. The shade stand next to no chance. Yeah, this is true. Oh no, I've just realised. Oh, this is going to be a massive challenge to my best behaviour. If there's any swearing or something in the text-based bits that I've got to read out, it's going to be really, really, really difficult to not read them out.
Never to experience again.
I hear you.
Dang. I'll save because I know that there is a chance I will mess up. I mean, to be fair, if I mess up, it actually doesn't hurt me at all. It just throws me out and I have to do it all over again. So to not clarify that, I might add.
Oh, hello.
I wouldn't have blamed you if you wanted to keep it there. Just go bleep if I see them. I will try. Sometimes my brain runs faster. No, sometimes my mouth runs faster than my brain before my brain's had the chance to catch up.
Well,
Which is also why I tend to trip up over my words.
Strange presence whenever I visit the divine tree.
The divine tree?
2 months I'll be alright, Saf. I never even get to see what the punishment is. You'll see what it is. If I make it to the end of the stream without swearing or being lewd, I will show you what the punishment was, and I will use it for something else. But you will see. You'll either see during this or at the end of it, depending on how quickly I screw up.
Did you investigate the cause of this presence? Not really, no. And why not?
Very diligent mayor there.
Well, they're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prey. And why is that? I don't know. It's just how things have always been.
So it's a good moment, a couple of days ago or so, to look up all the roles that Liam O'Brien has done. He's done a lot. An absolute lot. He's got such a good voice and he does it in so many different things.
Weird.
But in some things also he's not even credited. As I said, what? Really? That's not herb. Some recovery potions. Excuse me. I have the issue of speaking faster than I think, but also thinking faster than I type, yay. Typing I'm not so bad with, because I've learned from a very early age how to touch type, and I have quite a fast typing speed, so generally those keep up. Generally.
We are the grass, the trees, the woods.
I have ADHD, so it's kind of natural for me to speak at 60 miles an hour and I will think at 10. Yeah, true. Why do I have 2 pings on Discord now? Why? I got pinged in School's Giving Tuesday. Oh. I just want a heart emote. Discord, why do you have to do this? There we are. Why have it? There's an announcement there. Why'd you? Oh. Jason's gone live. Nice. Nice. Why was you? Yeah, I just saw that one, Torian. Down the hand eye fast typing. Was just coordination? I don't know. Because I don't use my eyes when I'm typing. I just know the keyboard's layout. Just, you know, if you get me a keyboard from another country, then my brain just goes, what? Especially when it's like a German one. A German keyboard really throws me off. Literally because 3 letters are in different places.
You should talk, Weiss.
Do the fast typing and the fast talking, but not the fast thinking. Same. Index finger typing it is. The only time I do fast thinking is when maths is involved.
As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense.
It's like when people say, oh, there's a raid in Final Fantasy XIV where one of the bosses does a maths test for you. I think I've mentioned it on stream before, but basically it reduces everyone's health down to between 1 and 4, and then we'll say something like, become a multiple of 3, and you've got 4 pools you can stand in that will permanently increase your HP by 1 to 4, or 1 to 5 maybe. But still, so you then have to use those pools and your new HP to make a number. Like it says, you know, okay, you have a HP of 4, make a multiple of 3, so you stand in the HP 2 thing to make yourself 6. he does this like 4 times, and the number of times I see people mess it up, it's astounding. Especially the last one. The last one he does, become a prime number, and everyone goes, "Oh no, oh no." But in game, Vice does talk a lot. Yeah, thankfully.
Hang on. I don't think it's done.
Hunter Pet totally missed that.
Is the dark entity that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking.
Is it just me, or are there more voices this running round?
Does that mean it'll tell us what we want to know? That'd be nice.
I mean, if you screw it up, you get a debuff. If you screw up, he does 2 of them, then he does an attack. If you screw up one of them, you get a debuff. If you screw up 2 of them, he just kills you. But then you can be rezzed. First thing for me is when I read, used to be able to read by glance, so I used to speed read lots after I finished school, but I lost the habit later on. Yeah, whenever I speed read or do stuff like that, I just read the wrong things entirely. Black, pure darkness, painted over everything. This is the same. This bit is the same, because I remember it being exactly the same for ending B, so we're just going to skip through this. Tan skin, blue eyes. 63. Those answers are different. Tan skin, blue eyes, and 63. Blue. We sort of did that, fall asleep, but now I'll skip lines when I try. I just can't get into reading anymore. Her daughter and 63 friends. Done. That's never an issue for you. Could lose some small details in a new book, never more than that.
I never realized
Yeah,
were capable of
I can't anymore. I just can't.
I don't care if they can tap
I find it
dance
very
and
difficult to
fiddle.
sit down and read a book. I think the most I managed was 10 pages of a book that I was interested in on my way back from Florida once. That was the most recent time I actually sat and read something like a book.
I just want to kill it without all this hassle.
With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters.
My phone's already dying. Oh, sorry, Turian.
Unless,
Almost called you
of course,
Turian.
time itself begins to rewind.
I haven't played Turian for ages. There we go, first fragment. Have the junk heap.
Popola said we might be able to find a key fragment in the junk heap.
Perhaps we can find a clue at Two Brothers' weaponry.
So go to Two Brothers. Do the thing of getting the alloy, which I think subtracts 1 from the one I actually already have, which is annoying because I want to keep those. And then I think after that is the Aerie, dealing with Wendy. Then we're going back to Two Brothers, and then I think is Facade. This part of the game is not all that long when you look at it that way. Sleeping Beauty is a database containing the history of humanity and data on the Gestalt project. Ah, does make sense actually with the way it goes through it. I mean, it even has a database entry on the ending of Drakengard, but it forgot it. And he goes like, oh, that was a favourite of mine. Also found out Liam O'Brien is in Drakengard 3. He does a voice in Drakengard 3 as well. Can't remember who. I don't actually know if I've actually met him yet. which I'm very certain I haven't because I've only met like a handful of voice characters. But yeah, he does a voice in Dragon Guard 3 as well, which will be played after NieR Automata. Let's see if we get a charge real quick. Go for it, Torium. You read the Count of Monte Cristo, the uncut version, in 5 hours out speeding through it. That was fun. Wow. Wow, that is impressive.
Don't let him escape!
No idea whether they made it look like a tree though. I mean, I suppose it fits in more. Each over reference maybe? Quite possibly actually, yeah. They really don't want it to be happy in this game. No, they don't. Yoko Taro does not like happiness at all. A lover of harsh realities is, I think, what would be best to describe him as. Mum, why? Who's there?
Who are you?
I'm Khalil. What's your name?
Military defense robot, P-33.
I wonder if ending A is secretly the best ending since you have to leave for it. Quite possible, yeah.
You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
I'm crying, you big dumb robot. I miss my mum.
What is crying? Who is Mom?
It doesn't matter. I can't ever see her again because she's dead. You still doom humanity regardless. You do, yeah.
My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds of years ago? Really?
874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. 44 minutes.
Aren't you lonely?
I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying.
I'm crying because I don't want to die.
You will die.
If the humans catch me, they're going to kill me.
Why will they kill you? I will not permit the humans to kill Khalil.
Oh.
Military defense robot P-33 will protect you.
You going to help me?
P-33 is charged with defending others. P-33 will defend Khalil.
Excuse me. Oh, hooray. Thanks, robot. Since we're friends now, I'm going to call you Beepy. Beepy. Oh, God. Don't mean there's got something in here. I know, right?
Man, there's got to be tons of machinery here.
And then there's this scene as well.
We can actually use.
Oh, wow. Check this out. It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
Not yet.
I'll be fine.
That's not for a while yet.
Oh no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh?
No, because we've got to go and get the well, actually, don't even need to go in for that. We need to get the alloy. Then the brother hasn't heard of any large shades. Then you go back to town, get told about the stuff going on in the Aerie, go and deal with that. Then you come back to a letter from Gideon saying that
This can't be happening.
he's found something.
Jacob!
You go back there, deal with that. You deal with those robots. Then you get told about. Then you get the invitation to Facade. You go to Facade, and all that happens, and then it's end game. So you have the cord, but not the plug for my phone. Lovely. Sorry to hear that, Torian. And thus begins Gideon's descent into madness, all over a misunderstanding. Wow, that was scary.
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution.
And that's also why he says he's never seen a shade here, because part of the debris was obstructing the shade. This game teaches you everyone is awful. Yep, yeah, it does.
Has perished.
Oh, that's terrible. Don't think they were chasing me. It's in nice. It's easy to blame others. Yeah. Yep. Gideon saw P-33 and assumed, you know, that had caused it had caused the collapse, not his own bad footing. I've made it to half an hour. Be proud of me.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
By some definitions, you play as the biggest, the bad guys of them all. Oh, it's like a Souls game. Haha.
You're the little one, aren't you? You've grown up.
How fares your brother?
I'm very proud. Don't think I'm going to be able to make another 2.5 hours, because this is it's really not easy.
My brother's been dead for 4 years.
Oh, I see. Please forgive the question.
See, the thing is, he seems to be somewhat okay. It's NieR coming along and helping him out that enables his absolute descent into madness.
I need to ask you something.
What is it?
You heard any rumors about shades around here?
Do you like how Dark Souls 3, the darkest and most evil feeling ending, is pretty much the best in the long run? No. The darkest, the best ending in the game is to snuff out the first flame, and for the Flamekeeper to take this first spark into herself, and call in the Age of Dark. That's the best ending for the series, which is weird. But that's been the best ending since the beginning.
Not the little ones. I'm looking for one that's unusually big and powerful.
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. But I haven't really been listening. All I want is to destroy robots. Just rip them up.
Okay, I was wrong. No, he's already somewhat insane before NieR gets here.
Okay. Never mind then. See you later.
NieR enables it and then does exactly what Gideon wants, but Gideon's too far gone. Bye.
Wait.
Yes.
I recently got my hands on a weapon. A very powerful weapon.
I've already got the weapon collector achievement. I have them all.
I thought you might get some use out of it.
But yeah, also, seeing as I'm going to be getting full upgrades for every single weapon in the game, I'm also going to go through and read all the weapon stories, because the weapon stories themselves also contain little bits of lore about the game.
Don't we already have this weapon?
Shh. These things happen the second time around. This sword has seen better days.
I love they still acknowledge it, but they say the second time around.
It's pretty beat up. I mean, there's potential, but it's fairly powerless right now.
Nothing's got as much potential as what I'm carrying on my back. I'm going after Louise in this session. I forgot about her. I honestly forgot about her.
I can repair anything.
I don't know if I'm going to get to her part yet. Because I can't remember which part she's in.
If you'll fix it, I'll get the parts.
I'm so glad I decided not to throw this out. I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemies on the second basement level have them, so watch yourself. Also, here's the passcode to get down there. Use it on the elevator.
It might be now that I actually go and do it.
You got it.
I can't remember. I can't remember if now is the Aerie or it's...
I'm gonna need some memory alloy. Only the real big enemy...
You got it.
By the way, what can I help you with? Come back.
How do I not have memory alloy? I know I have memory alloy. Oh yeah, I need to go into the junk heap for it to register that I have the memory alloy. Excuse me. I mean, I'm going to need more of it. I'm going to need a lot more of it. I also have to re-equip words that increase my item drop rate. You're already supposed to find item memory alloy. There we go.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
I really can't remember the... I heard some grunts from NieR in the background there. Okay, ready? What's the ship?
A large seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
Twitch behaviour, I don't need to know that Malk is live 14 plus minutes into the stream. What on earth? Good going, Twitch. Yay, you're so great, BP. You've learned so much.
You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary. You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world.
This game makes you feel awful for killing all the bosses, I swear. The only one it doesn't make you feel awful for, yet, is Wendy. Or Hook. Wendy and Hook. They don't make you feel awful for killing those two. But did you know the Gaming Dragon takes flight? Yeah, I realised I hadn't reset that after the art stream. So the Cyberpunk one started with the Gaming Dragon doesn't art. Oh wait, is it? No, well, yeah, it was the Gaming Dragon doesn't art, and now it's now. I set it back to the Gaming Dragon takes flight again. Well, some stuff I don't know either. Maybe we should leave here and go and explore the world.
Because we are friends.
Aww. That's right. Yay! It's gonna be fun. Aww. But yeah, I think the only bosses in the game that's just not even try to make you feel bad for is Wendy and Hook. Yet, anyway. I don't think there's going to be any redemption around Wendy because, you know, who cares about the Aerie people? Now, to see if handing this over means that I'm going to lose that one.
That's some pretty impressive stuff you found. I'll start upgrading your weapon right away. And since you did me a favor, I won't even charge you for it.
Thanks.
Well, actually... This is gonna take a little more time than I thought. No sense in you waiting around. I'll send you a letter once it's ready.
F Yokotaro can't say I would ever buy one of his games after these streams. Honestly, the games are really good. It's just they emotionally hit you massively. The only one I'm not certain of is Drakengard 2, but then again, I never played Drakengard 2 all that much.
Time on our hands.
Maybe Popul has found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
I know Drakengard 3 is going to have some emotional moments in it. just haven't found them yet. Drakengard 1 does. NieR Automata obviously does. Drakengard 2, no idea, never played it. No, I'm boring handling, that's fair. The issue with the Okotaro games prior to Automata is that left a lot to be desired gameplay and performance-wise. That's true. Which is why when they remade this, they basically got Platinum Games to put in the combat system and the gameplay additions from Automata, and it worked so beautifully because of that. The original NieR was... Don't get me wrong, the original NieR was good. It was just a little clunky here and there. But they've really fine-tuned it for this. Drakengard 1 plays like Dynasty Warriors. It just does. It plays like Dynasty Warriors, and it's a little bit on the iffy side at times. But it's still a fun game. It's just, you know, not much more than Drakengard. Not Drakengard, Dynasty Warriors. Not much more than that gameplay-wise. Drakengard 3 seems to be closer to NieR Automata's gameplay, but it's also done in the way that, you know, like, room-by-room dungeoning sort of thing, even when it's an open area. So it's weird. Drakengard 2... I don't recall how it was. I think it was similar to NieR, to Drakengard 1, but with more in it. Oh! Another cutscene! So, ending C...
How goes the code breaking?
So, ending C, we're seeing more of Devil and Popola stuff. There's a reason I can never finish Grave of the Fireflies if I had to be in a Studio Ghibli film. Yeah. So basically, Studio Ghibli, I've always found, actually elicits real emotional impact in it. Not doing cheap gut punches the way that Disney tends to. Disney tends to do the cheap method, although to be fair, they have improved on that lately. But Studio Ghibli, from start to finish, their films have always been like genuine emotional attachment to everything, and then real gut punches without even having to just do, you know, character death.
Harder than I expected. It's going to take some more time. More importantly, how is the child who drifted ashore getting along?
They knew about Louise! Oh!
Right on schedule so far. I mean, we knew she was powerful enough to destroy an entire ship. Now she's grown even stronger.
They knew about Louise the whole time! So this bit's got to be for Replicant. This can't be just, you know, ending C. Because I'm fairly sure that whole ship thing was either a DLC or just not in the original.
There is one thing, though. She's started to obsess over becoming human.
Yeah, that's definitely Louise.
If that's a problem, we need to nip it in the bud.
Excuse me.
If the Shadow Lord resists the plan, we'll need her power to defeat him.
Oh! So that's the reason they were cultivating Louise.
I know. Jeez, relax, will ya?
Well...
It's a fool's dream, and we both know it. She doesn't have a receptacle, so she can't become human, no matter how badly she wants to.
Yeah, about that. They're in for a treat. There we have the opening for Pixar's Up. That's an excellent emotional punch. Yeah, it's delivered very well. I never actually watched it. I've watched the opening, but then not watched the rest of it. Same way weirdly, I've not actually watched Moana. I've watched a lot of Moana, but I've not watched the whole thing of it. Don't know why. I actually do not know why I never got around to watching it.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's key, Popola?
You know, I was just going to talk to you about that.
But one of the big emotional impact films that I always will refer to is Big Hero 6. Big Hero 6 is just done so beautifully. Did you think you found out what other gamers lads have videos that I already put on YouTube, still on my PC? I don't have a big enough USB to put them in. I'm also going to like delete them. If you've already uploaded something to YouTube, yes, you can delete them. That's what I do. I used to not, but then my my external hard drive got corrupted and I lost all of them. And then I realised that you can actually re-download them from YouTube. Like, you know, if you own the video and you've uploaded it, you can re-download it. So YouTube will act as a storage option for you. So you can completely delete the stuff that's on there, that's on your hard drive, that's already been uploaded. It's completely safe to do so. If you've done custom thumbnails, though, I think you might want to keep those somewhere, though, because I don't know if you can re-download the thumbnails, but I have all mine saved on Discord, because Foxx keeps them there. You should give it a try, it's pretty good. I have not watched a film for God knows how long. Apart from at the cinema. I've seen a few things at the cinema, but I haven't actually watched I haven't sat down and watched a film on the PC for ages. Be it on DVD or Netflix. So I've yet to try if Netflix works. I know a lot of people do.
You remember the Aerie, right?
We'll do the Aerie first. There we are. We'll deal with Wendy and then we've got the boat thing to do. I think Louis is before Facade. Try to download it from YouTube, it just gives me horrible 160p.
That depressing shell of a village.
It should let you download the file originally from your dashboard. Not so much anymore, it sounds like. Wait, what?
I just got this letter from the village chief.
Why wasn't that line voiced? Okay, then I just watched Wally. Oh, I love Wally. I really do love that one. That one's just really heartwarming. Wally is just such a heartwarming film. Same thing.
Sacrifice. Isn't that the name of one of the key fragments?
Normally doing me my pilot to save the world by taking every anime anti-visual novel with psychological horror. Doki Doki Literature Club.
That's right. I've been trading notes with leaders from every town in the land.
There's not many.
You're amazing, Popola.
What? The Aerie, Seafront, Facade. Forest of Myth, maybe? It's not many.
This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient.
I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct.
Weissey did it good.
What do you mean?
The Aerie has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord.
I agree. It seems rather unnatural and dangerous.
You're overthinking it. Besides, I don't care if it's dangerous. I won't get Yona back by just sitting around and waiting. If there are shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it.
I still remember surprisingly Up, Wally, Big Hero 6 and NieR still scary as a child. I think I watched 9 very briefly and wasn't paying a lot of attention to it. But Big Hero 6 as those odds is my favourite. It's actually one of my favourite Pixar films. Lydia, hello and welcome. Oh dear. Same note. You'll be happy to know, Lydia, it's nearly an hour into it and I have not broken Best Behaviour. Best Behaviour is still going. I'm still doing it. I'm still on track. And now you're here and I think I'm doomed now. You're gonna say screw it and flip a coin to delete it or not? Yeah, that's fair, DJ. Honestly, I would say delete it. It frees up room and there's not really going to be a use for them unless YouTube decides to completely die, which I don't think they ever will because it's powered by Google. You're shy because Cody Cambria. I've never listened to that stuff. I think I listened briefly, but that's it. All I remember from my childhood is watching Homeward Bound and crying a lot and being terrified of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh. Courage the Cowardly Dog, I think, was in an era where I'd stopped watching cartoons as much. Or I felt like I was too old for cartoons, so I'd get judged if I was found watching them, so I didn't watch them at that time, but at the same time I still didn't like live action stuff, so just basically didn't watch TV. I mean, when the Pokemon movie came out, when the first Pokemon movie came out, I bought it in secret and hid it from my parents because I didn't want them to think I was still watching Pokemon at my age. I think I was like, what, 12? And I still thought I was too young for Pokemon. Never told anyone that I watched it or owned them. Lydia wasn't here. Yeah, that's the thing. I've survived this long and now Lydia's here. Now things are going to get much worse.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you.
Thank you, Woody, for the hydration reminder.
Try speaking with the chief when you get there.
You're 32 and binge watch Steven Universe. Oh yeah, at this point in time, yeah, I don't care. I will quite happily watch anything that I want to. But you know, back at that age, it's like I didn't want to be judged by my parents for watching childish things when I was, you know, trying to be more grown up. I didn't want other people to judge me. I was very much more conscious of how other people thought of me, and now I just really don't care.
Aerie. All right.
That's why I still watch morning cartoons. I'm trying to think when those ones were still around, because I know that I watched... I also didn't watch certain cartoons because I didn't find them entertaining, like Rupert. Rupert the Bear I never watched. Nor did I watch Tintin. It's like, these aren't entertaining to me as a young child. They just weren't. They felt more adult-oriented. They kind of were. Thank you for the hydration reminder as well, DJ. And head to you deleting them. No problem, Dido. It's good. It will help. It will help, believe me. Torin's going to go since your phone's sub 30% already. Oh, yeah, fair. No problem at all, Torin. Thanks very much for coming along, Zonzid, and see you soon, hopefully. Back if you can. No worries. There's a weird age range like 12 to 21 that made watching cartoons awkward. Yeah, same. Yeah, that was me. Between 12 and 21, I was like, I think my only release from that was I was watching South Park around that time. I was like, South Park is definitely not for kids. It's definitely not. It doesn't even look all that cartoony, so I think that was my loophole with my brain. Excuse me. I even remember what the first South Park episode I ever saw was. It was Big Gay Al's Big Gay Boat Ride. That was hilarious. Not the very first South Park episode to ever show, but it was one of the first. Like episode 6 of series 1, I think that was? Or 4? I don't know. It's fairly early in series 1.
I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their
Man,
minds.
the South Park movie. Oh, I know. I still watch the South Park movie. It is so good. It's like what? Like, I think it's probably my favourite musical, honestly.
Home? The place is a shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shush, Tyrion.
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
I remember something my brother said once about he and his friends partying. They all considered it a bonus if whoever they ended up had a younger siblings family that had old Disney movies and such, they could watch them when they were drunk. Ah! Now there's an acceptable loophole.
We do not desire.
I want to find something. Courage the Cowardly Dog. When was Courage the Cowardly Dog? 1999. I was 13, so yeah, that fits in my whole theme of, you know, around the age of 12 and up to a certain point, I, you know, didn't want to watch cartoons because you know, it felt awkward. Pokey, please tell me what that's a quote from, because it sounds familiar.
We do not desire needless conflict.
This is different.
If we can continue to live.
Oh wait, no, this is the same.
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes.
So far, the only thing that's different about this has been the scenes with Devler and Popola between bits.
Women and children included.
So far, Ending B has had the biggest additions to it, but then again, Ending B did add a lot to it, like being able to understand the shades and having the cutscenes with all of the groups beforehand.
What should we do? What can we do?
Actually, no, I suppose this does make you feel sorry for Wendy. Because you feel sorry for Wendy because the shades wanted to live in peace. That's what this was. You know, the reason the area is like this is they just want to live in peace. The original people of the Aerie, just no thanks. But the shades in it, yeah, nice. Just you wait, Mike, just you wait. Sudden urge to watch Tarzan. I have watched Tarzan. Wait, do you mean Tarzan the Disney animated movie, or do you mean Tarzan with Brendan Fraser? Because I've not seen the one with Brendan Fraser, although I really want to because it's Brendan Fraser. It's in Sweeney Todd, said by Johnny Depp. Oh. That would explain it. I've only actually watched Sweeney Todd once. I didn't really pay much attention to it. Because it's a musical and my brain just can't process musicals. And it's the old school black and white. Oh, the Disney one. Oh, what? No, I'm not thinking of Tarzan. I'm thinking of George of the Jungle. That was the Brendan Fraser version. It was essentially Tarzan, but just, you know, legally distinct from Tarzan. So, I've looked at guides for how to do this, the boss fights, you know, and most of them just say, skip all dialogue and all cutscenes that you can. And this one said, you know, start moving to the upper walkway as soon as possible. When Fraser George Jungle was it? Yeah. Yeah. George the Jungle. Behold, I am the jungle. You're overgrown, unpleasant, and no one really explored you? That's what jungle says to me. Speedrun tactics.
Hello?
Watch out for that.
We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you sent.
Our days are numbered. Our village is doomed.
As cheerful as ever, it seems.
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
But the problem is I don't want to risk, you know, missing out on content because skipping cutscenes and dialogue.
I don't know about any letter.
Because a lot of the time when you have the cutscenes, they do still, the timer keeps going for the achievement, which is annoying.
It may be faster for us to take our inquiries elsewhere.
But it does mean that on the playthrough that I do off stream, where I'm just trying to beat the game in 15 hours or less, that's probably where I'll be getting it, because there I will be skipping the dialogue and the cutscenes because I've already seen it, and also it helps speed things up.
Around. Someone must know something.
And also pausing as little as possible, because pausing does not stop the timer. That's very close to breaking best behaviour there with Mount with the Jungle Dog. It was. I was teasing you a bit there. Thinking, oh, maybe. Nah. I was too conscious. Of it.
Letter, huh?
Oh, and look who almost made me break best behaviour. It was Lydia. More reasons why Lydia needs to change her name to Ludia.
So, you know about the letter?
Maybe I don't. I'm not sure.
The world record for beating NieR Replicant is 3 hours and 3 minutes. What, both parts of it? How? How do you beat both parts of it? The first part of it's gigantic.
Which is it, man?
Also, joke aside, have the people of the Aerie never heard of railings? I know, right? What'd you do? You're the one who said about George the Jungle, which prompted me to make the jungle joke about George, which was very close to breaking best behaviour. So you made me almost break best behaviour, Lydia. I knew you'd be the downfall of me. Excuse me. Shut up. Oh, harsh but true in a way.
Oh, and if I may ask, are you friends of Kaine?
You could say that.
Ah, I've heard the rumors. Here to hunt shades, are you?
Indeed. Our aim is to defeat every last one.
Hey, that was a typo. Yes, but still done by you, still influencing a joke, and still almost going to be me to break best behaviour. I said you'd be the doom of it, Lydia. Just didn't say how, whether it be intentional or not.
Every last one? Everyone.
As far as I know, this is the point when the boss fight starts.
Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it!
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it.
Kaine, the villagers are possessed.
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Why just press circle to go onto the to try and go on the ladder? The low percentage world record for Twilight Princess was brought down to 16 hours. Jeez.
Get out of here.
I think the world record for Super Mario 64 was also recently brought down to 1 hour 37 minutes for 120 stars. That's insane.
What's going on?
Finishing Super Mario 64 with every single star in an hour and a half just over. What on earth?
No. No. You people are the monsters here.
Stay back, kid. Your sister is one of them now.
I don't care what she is. She's my sister, and I love her.
Some people need to find better use of their time. I mean, you know, if they want to sit there and play a game to the death until they find out, you know, the optimal way of beating it quickly, good for them. Something I'll never be able to do because I don't have that kind of patience. Why we've done this? We just want to live our lives in peace.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
You monster, you possessed monster. So you've lost your humanity. You are the true monsters. You got the smiley face. Oh, right.
These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
You're the cursed ones, you're the ones there.
Villagers are under attack over there.
Why are you here? Everything was fine until you showed up.
What could those black swirls be?
Well, Weissey kind of are. Yeah.
Moreover, this village is history.
That's that.
What's happening?
Excuse me. Hi, Wendy. See, I don't want to skip these cutscenes for fear of, you know, skipping over something. It's important. Thank Lydia for your contribution to VTuber Stream Week challenge.
By my pages, is this beast a shade as well?
That thing sucked up the villagers.
No! If we keep this up, we're gonna kill them all! We can't let that happen!
village, our world. Where am I? Who am I? Oh, I ran out of magic capsules. There's this 4 surface missions category. Jeez.
Is this the combined power of all those shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die.
I suppose the category Sega Day series and popular. Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's up again, isn't it? Yeah. Need to go to the upper level. That one's too low.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are shades. The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Wait, did I even screw up? Yeah, I did. I went over here too early. Oh no. In comparison, the 80% category is down to 6 minutes 49 seconds. Jeez. See, getting from there to here is remarkably easy. That was just bad timing. That's just not taking damage. Now I think I need to go... Yeah, now is when I need to go over here. That was time wasted. There's a competitive world record scene for his pencil sharpening. There's also a competitive one for Rubik's Cube solving. That's impressive. Have you ever seen someone solve a Rubik's Cube in like, what? I think the world record's like 3.5 seconds? Less than? That's really impressive. They gives people a randomly done Rubik's Cube and people can solve them insanely quickly. I was done it again. I keep going here too early. What on earth? Fun fact, people have finished the Smash Bros. Ocarina of Time demo in under 5 minutes, which had a long demo last. Yeah. I actually watched a video about that from Carl Jobst. Yeah, that was interesting to see. That was really interesting. Oh, it's an ad phase. That's why. Is it going to do... Oh no, it's back here again.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
It's that shattering, which then takes it to the second phase, which I need to go round the back for. So this is the cutscene I need to skip. So then I go, and then go right round to the back of it. Because Emil locks him in place there. Sarah, hello and welcome. Is the often imitated benevolent Kid Malcolm Company? People imitate me? Nice. Who on earth thought 5 minutes was reasonable time to do anything in a demo? I know. Especially in something like Ocarina of Time. Where, you know, it takes 3 minutes just for the opening cutscene to happen.
Try attacking it from above.
Makes you wonder how much time people have for practicing. A lot, I would imagine. Like, I've seen what goes into people's speedrunning. My word, do they do a lot.
Should be able to attack.
I'll have to run best luck to see you all tomorrow. No problem at all, Wigrin. Thanks very much for coming as long as you did, and I'll see you later. Hope you have a good day.
Emil can handle this. We must circle behind the creature at once.
Speedrun community is the same as no cheaters. Yeah.
Did we get it? It is escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Oh!
Careful, Emil.
Now that was an accurate fall.
Damn it! We beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
That's it, dead. I know I haven't got the achievement for it, but I can now see how I can do it faster. Take Carl Woodgren. My word, Lydia. You and your typos. I remember when I was sharing starting Last of Us 2. Friends, so how's it going? Me. Horrible. Haven't gone murder anyone yet. Wow. There's two types of bad speedrunners, cheaters and hoarders. Yeah. People who cheated and people who say, no, you're not allowed to, no one's allowed to even try and beat my time. It's like, really? There's a reason why it's called a speedrunning community.
Emil, wait!
So, it's at Last of Us 2.
Emil! He's gone. His instincts have taken hold. The ultimate weapon is being deployed.
Ah, fuck. This ain't good, sunshine.
But never played The Last of Us 2, never had the urge to, never had the desire to. I played part of The Last of Us 1, I was like, meh. I did it on stream even for a spooky Sunday, I was like, meh. Just so it's possible and tell people who's a speedrun for certain values of speed. Love the original. Couldn't get into it. I don't know why, I just couldn't get into it. It's a bit of a spooky thing. It's like, hi! I have the power to kill gods! So do you remember beats a record of tragedy and indelible sin enter Emil's memory? No, because I learned from the beginning of it that is just a repeat of what happens in ending B. Was well, I spent a week playing 2 and then spent another week trying to forget I played it. Oh, I know that feeling. There's so many games on Masochism Monday that are like that for me.
What have I done? I killed innocent people. I killed them all.
Yes, but really the only innocent people were the Shades.
If it wasn't for you, I'd all be dead.
Really like Last of Us 2's gameplay. Once you had it down, you could really get really amazing kill sprees, just killing through civilian baddies before you knew what housing. The one problem is the speedrunning websites. They can say nope, your speedrun if the music's slightly too loud. Yeah, they do have very, very strict criteria for allowing a speedrun, and if they feel that something is interfering with the validity of it, they will deny it. Sorry, could have been stronger. I just heard huge amounts of iffiness surrounding it, and I just thought, nope, nope. Well, holding records isn't technically disallowed by God, your reputation will plummet to the speedrunning community. Yeah. Yes, that's fine. Game music with beautiful story. Ugh. Yeah. I knew that one was not going to be the 8 minutes one because I wasted all that time preemptively going to the second stage of it when the second stage wasn't ready to be gone to yet. and it was just depressing. So if I say it again, if your story is the weakest aspect of your story-driven game, it has failed. Yeah, very much agreed. So I saw on Square Enix's site something I really wanted. It was on sale, and free delivery, or free next day delivery as well. But I don't have any money, or didn't have any money when that was going on. A music box for Kaine's salvation. I would have loved that. What's next? Check to see if a letter. So now I go to do the junk heap, and then we deal with Louise, and then we're on to Facade. So we might get to do Louise.
Kid sent us a letter.
This stream. Either way, it's, you know, we're going back to our village. Just quite physically in his maps playing a Yoko Taro game. Yeah. Story-driven game, and a very strong story at that, so yeah. Yeah, Yoko Taro is definitely... Yeah, it's definitely a 15. That's how the website is. If you're not on it, you don't count as a speedrunner for some, knowing someone's louder. I mean, that does make sense. That's, you know, along the same lines of, you know, saying that you're a world record holder of something that's not in the Guinness Book of Records. It's like, so where's the validity? How can you count something if you're not on the database? Like I said, I praise for its story despite its lacking gameplay before Automata. Yeah, which is why I'm quite happy to play Drakengard 1 and 3 on stream. I actually need to check if my emulator's working. I really need to check that because we're getting somewhat close to the end of this, and after this is Drakengard. Also decided that the Blue Reflection game is far superior to the anime, which is impressive considering it's a Yuri dating sim masquerading as a magical JRPG. Yeah.
Personal request.
Who, Drakengard?
He's done a lot for us. We should see what he wants.
Drakengard is really good. I do like Drakengard. I really do. Like, from the moment I picked up not knowing what it was before NieR even existed. Before Drakengard... Actually, I can't remember. I can't remember if I picked it up before Drakengard 2 was out. I think I did. But I had no idea about Yoko Taro or anything like that. I just picked it up and you played it. I played it so much, I got every single ending. The final ending, oh my word. The final ending boss. Oh, I've got to do that again. Also having no idea what the significance of the true ending was. None whatsoever. And then picking NieR up and saying, oh yeah, this game's good. This game's really good. And then later learning it was a sequel slash spin-off to Drakengard. And then the, you know, learning about which part of it linked in. It's like, oh. And then all the pieces started clicking into place. Okay, let's use the hula hoop as a weapon. That's how you know it's a JRPG. Yeah. Don't you like rhythm in your JRPG? Yeah, honestly, I was not expecting to have a rhythm game as being the final boss. Like, this game does quite beautifully things like, you know, changing what type of gameplay it is at times. Automata does that as well. But Drakengard's changing the entire game to a rhythm boss. Now that takes some doing. Choose which of them is slightly too loud is not a rule because there's other ways to know if you're cheating or not. People are clever to know. Yeah, there is. But it just makes it simpler for everyone all around. And really, if you're speedrunning, what impact is the music going to be having anyway?
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Drakengard 3 final boss will be fun. Oh, balls. Does that count? I said, oh, balls. Does that count as me breaking best behaviour? Could be construed as doing such, but also could not be. I'll leave it up to the audience on that one.
Great. Thanks.
I know nothing of Drakengard 3 beyond the tiny amount I've played. Got 3 people saying yes. So you know what? I'm going to throw up a poll. There we go. So for poll for 3 minutes. Your boss wants to see the punishment. You always vote. You always vote for them. I would expect. Actually, no. I would expect that from you and Lydia, Sarah.
You know, with a weapon like that.
Karen got 2 votes for yes, 1 vote for no. The hilarious thing is that I can vote as well. Oh, it's 50-50. Ooh. Ooh.
You were going to say?
Excuse me.
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That is a rather ponderous favor.
Ponderous.
It's my mission. It's the whole reason I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years.
So even now. Ooh. Ooh.
I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
Which bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
If the vote comes out as even on both sides, and I'm not voting, I'm not going to vote either way, just for the clarity. If the vote comes out as being split, then I will flip a coin, and then we'll go via that.
A shade has joined forces with a robot.
There's a shade in there?
Yes.
Because arguments could be made either way.
And what have we decided?
We're gonna kill it.
Of course we are, because we kill every shade we come across. Right, now let's go and deal with a robot as friend. He's on to vote yes, like it's terrible, it's coming to betray me. You just want to see what the punishment is. I almost made it to if it does come up as yes, then I almost made it to halfway through the stream. Almost. Let's do some mystery punishment. Let's go into both sides, show his heads. Ah, it's a split. Okay, so. Give myself a nice big 2p coin. Actually, let's use that. Okay, so. Heads, it is a swear word. Tails, it's not. Heads, fuck. Best behaviour has been failed. Well, let me just change this now. Now you can see what's going to happen. This is my punishment. I have to play this now. Cyberpunk is going to be paused on Massacres of Monday. I'm going to be playing fucking Skyrim instead. This is my punishment. I fucking hate Skyrim. I absolutely fucking hate Skyrim. Fuck. Shit, fuck, ass, fuck, crack, twat. Piss. Fucking minge. Almost made it halfway through. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined, or not, or about to be made much better. I'm not going to download it now because I'm streaming and also playing a game at the same time. I don't want to mess up with the stream quality, but this is... yeah. Did I break it? Yeah, I said oh balls, and then I wasn't sure if oh balls would break it or not, so I put it up to a vote. It came up as a split, so I flipped a coin where heads, yes, it's a swear word, tails, no, it's not. It came up as heads. Sweet glorious, I'm sorry, Mike, I feel bad for laughing. And it's a PlayStation 5 version as well. You know what's even worse? Would you like to know what is even worse? Worse than just playing Skyrim on stream. My punishment is I have to fucking platinum it! Fuck! I fucking hate Skyrim. I absolutely fucking hate it. But I've got to platinum it now. On stream. Shit. Tits. Arse. 100% of DLC included. I don't think the version I got includes DLC. So no. Mostly because I'm not going to spend extra money on it. Good news, there's plenty of exploits to make platinum easier. Yeah, there are. If I don't... But the thing is, I've got to be... Actually, no, I can play games offline while still streaming. If I take the base edition, I can do the level cheat anyway. Ooh. The unpatched one. Oh, actually, no, this is a special edition. I think it might be patched from the beginning. Fuck. Oh. I got the stones of Bronze. I'm ready. Every book. No. No. But yeah, there you go. There's my punishment. I've got to platinum Skyrim. I tried. Now, don't you all agree? Don't you all agree that is a much more fitting punishment for breaking best behaviour than me doing one stream dressed in a maid outfit? Because I certainly think that's a more fitting punishment. Special edition has Dawnguard and Dragonborn. Fuck! See, should have gone with Pretty Princess Party. I should have done. I really should have done. Oh well. But those DLCs aren't required for Platinum. And I just said I'm doing Platinum. Play both Skyrim streams as the Lusty Argonian maid.
The elder brother postponed his joy for the sake of his sibling.
You're not wrong, I hate
He was
that.
ever truly happy.
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
Seeing as there are enemies down here which have items that I need for farming, I'm going to be doing those. I'm going to just do a quick run through of this place as well. What I mean is, I'm going to do the northern bit there, which I don't have to, but I'm gonna. And when I go into Junk Heap B2, I'm going to go to the optional rooms for the mini boss monsters. Just to make, the farming go a little bit smoother when we get to that point. Pretty bad Mr. Boggs would have said no. Don't worry about it, Lydia. This is me we're talking about. I would have failed best behaviour eventually. I really would have done. It was almost a foregone conclusion. I did well to make it as far as I did, but it wasn't to be. I had a very, very strong feeling I wouldn't do it though. I really did. Yes, hugs to the little bat. But yeah, please don't feel bad, Lydia. Honestly, I don't blame you. I don't blame anyone. I put that challenge up knowing the consequences and knowing that there was a very strong possibility I wasn't going to succeed. And Pokey's the one who managed to trip me up. I'm kind of not surprised that Pokey managed to trip me up, because this is Pokey after all. Pokey has mysterious ways and eldritch powers. There's yes, Lucas wants to know the punishment. It's a bit skewed, really. But it's fine. Punishment has been enacted. It's been decided, and even if not, I've definitely broken best behaviour afterwards with my reaction. With the amount of swearing that came out of my mouth after I realised I'd broken it. And decision had been made, yeah. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Sarah. Oh, jeez. Click mark is complete. Wanker. Well, no, you know what? Now this is no longer the best behaviour stream. I can unpause the redemptions for best behaviour. There you go. Have them back. Punish me by putting me on best behaviour again to remind me of my failure. Also, so the boxes that spawn in this area, the big wooden ones, they are a source of a certain few rare materials. One of them being Damascus steel, which is required for upgrading the DLC weapons. Ugh. Good thing it's such a long-term punishment. I was expecting it to be like Dark Souls, where every time I die I take a salvo some shit. No. I would never play Dark Souls 2 ever again. See? This is just how much I hate Dark Souls 2. I would rather play Skyrim. Also, my Aerie 3 story got a bunch of kudos suddenly on it, so thank you, Mark. You are very welcome, Sarah. Also, Torium, but they're not here. Yeah, Torian's pronouns are they, by the way. They, them. Dark Souls 2 eats sour every time you beat a boss. I will never eat sour in my entire life playing that. Play, phone died. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lydia. I hope you were here. I hope you were here long enough for me to say please don't feel bad for not being here with regards to the voting. I would have done. You know, I would have failed it at some point anyway. Oh, you are okay. Good. So into the future, no problem at all. There's no problem whatsoever with that. Everyone makes mistakes. It's a human thing. So long as, you know, it's learned from and it wasn't done maliciously. No issue. There we go, Damascus Steel. Damascus Steel is definitely needed. I only need 9 pieces of it, though. In total. It's a shame you can't do what I do when I play Skyrim and blast Ailstorm while riding a horse. I'll be blasting Ailstorm in my heart. But no, actually blasting Ailstorm on stream would get me DMCA'd. I insert information to my memory bank, so I mean human brain, yes. Sarah's human facade is failing. To be fair, Sarah, if you get a lot too, people seem to forgive you so long as you're not one of those assholes doing purpose. Yep. Purposely misgendering someone, yeah, that's a big no-no. That will get you punished in this channel. Doing it by accident, it's fine. Everyone learns it's a new thing. When someone changes their pronouns or announces their preferred pronouns, it can be a bit of a change. It can be very different from what you're used to. So yeah, it's fine. Just so long as you're not actually doing it on purpose to try and hurt someone, all good. I never use folks and preferred pronouns on purpose, and that is exactly why you're welcome here, Sarah, and a valued member of this community, because you know you're kind. The Whiterun guards get very confused as they hear "fuck you" with a fucking anchor in the distance. I mean, no. This is a family-friendly stream, so I'd be using the radio version of that song. Flip you, you're a silly sausage. I'm going to poke you right in the leg. Flip you with a mashed potato, you're all silly floppy heads. Friggin' love that version of that song. Oh, I hate this bit. I hate the fact that that door does not stay open. I don't know why. It should. Jesus, just... Also here because the corny joke starts. I mean, true, yeah. Both versions are great. They really are. We'll sneak up behind him by the light of the stars and donate money to a children's charity. Just that one line and the way that he sings it is very much like, I'm not going to swear, promise. Corn, also called maize, because people who get so lost in it is amazing flavour. It's also a bit of a maze to try and realise what the correct word for it is. Linguistics. Very much a maze. Hey, level 39 from destroying a turret. You played maze? I can't remember. No. I have not. Didn't even know there was a game called Maze. It's a trip. Oh. I might have to look into it then. I do like my trippy games, as you've seen by Disco Elysium. I'll talk about linguistics now. I've said before and I will say it again, I'm a cunning linguist. There's a quote of me saying that in the list. The conversation had morphed. Really enjoyed. I probably would. I do enjoy quite a lot of games, especially when they're different. Now I can't get that song out of my head. Oh, Lydia, have you also heard their very short song, Shit Boat? Shit Boat is such a hilarious song. Yup. Good. It's so good. I was playing a online vampire game a while back now, and my character was not the biggest fan of the local prince at all. And the local prince held court on a pirate ship. So what does my character do? Arranges through mortal contacts to have a music gig going on nearby, which started and finished and had intermissions of that song being covered. So all throughout the night, very often, the Game Master would say, and now you can hear your pirate ship can suck a bag of dicks. The biggest challenge of that night for me was to not laugh, because it would give it away so quickly. Everyone was edited play Maze the whole way through, and by the end we all thought we were high or drunk. Ah! Oh god. Don't let me play a vampire. I can be really I can be really in character petty as a vampire, which, you know, it's the way you're supposed to play vampire somewhat. But yeah, really could get to new levels of pettiness with vampire. The big problem is that same organisation played Werewolf, or ran Werewolf games, but a lot of people would play Werewolf as if they were playing Vampire. It's like, no, that's not how Werewolf society is. Werewolves aren't petty, backstabbing bastards to each other. Vampires suck. Oh, wow. They're so batty. I don't actually know where I am now. Lydia's... That means Lydia's a vampire. Bloody annoying flutes. I am not going to say what just came to mind then when I said that Lydia's a vampire. I'm really not going to. I don't care that I'm not on best behaviour anymore. That might just be stepping over the line. Oh, you just got your boat sucker bag of dicks out of my head. It's back there. Be earwormed again. You're a vampire lady? Cool. I'm not a vampire bat. Still not going to say what came into my mind. Fawn, hello and welcome. Oh, Betty. See, now my mind just going, oh, Black Batty, Bambalam. Black Batty. Because, you know, that's just the way my mind is. I was going to say, I knew that there was some turrets there. Because it's slightly closer to where I need to use an explosive. I was worried that wasn't going to be close enough. But nope. It was. Yeah, there's a large one here. I think there's like 2 or 3 of the robot mini bosses you can fight down here. The Grecian Red Bat, that's the bat my bat self is based on. Oh, I've seen Lydia. I think you've mentioned it in the Discord server before or here. It's adorable. If people haven't seen, go and look it up. The Eastern Red Bat is adorable. Black Batty had a fledgling Bambalam. The darn thing went hedging Bambalam. It's also one of the things, you know, oh, Black Betty, Bramble Jam. Fine then, eat Dark Lance if you're going to be like that, you wanker. Now you got the heavy metal version of Black Betty in your head. Never listened to it. I can highly imagine it being by Leo Moricelli. Where else as regards to some others do have them? That'd be good. Zero, hello and welcome. There are like 70 more rooms on the Asylum map for Phasmo. It was my first attempt there and loneliness. Figured with it being so big it wasn't going to accomplish anything. Hi Zero, out of nowhere. Yes. Step into the entrance, immediately hear a door open. The ghost room is directly beside the entrance. Ah! I got to just drop everything off and sit in the fan. Nice. Except players make them so Betty. Betty wants some spaghetti? Batty wants some spaghetti? I don't know. Lydia, you want some pasta? I don't know where my brain's going with this. Go as far as the tutorial in Phasmo. I haven't even played it. I don't even own it. There's a reason why I don't buy games like that. games are very much intended for play with friends, and groups of friends are playing them, because I have this really bad stroke of luck that as soon as I get into it and I start playing it, everyone else starts dropping it. I was like, oh, thanks. Now I've got a game that I've pretty much wasted money on because I wanted to play it with friends, and now no one plays it. I heard you say Batty. I don't know if Bats can have spaghetti. Well, Lydia can, I think. See, Lydia responds, ooh, pasta. Made your first 3 professional runs in Tagwood today. Nice! Lovely some pasta, but have none. Life is bitter. I have a bag and a half of pasta shells. This is the non-swearing stream, is it? It was. I didn't even get to halfway through. I got close to halfway through, but then I broke it. So the punishment has been enacted. Until balls happened, yes. Honestly, it was Pokey. Pokey was the one that brought about my downfall. Because I was talking about the final boss in Drakengard being a rhythm game. Pokey said, oh, well, wait until the final boss of Drakengard 3. My reaction immediately and instinctively, oh, balls. And then I didn't realise, I didn't know if, oh, balls would count as a swear word or not. So I ran a poll. The poll came to be evenly divided on it, so I flipped a coin. And it came up heads that yes, balls did count as a swear word, so I'd failed best behaviour. How long did it take? Hour and 27 minutes, I think? That was Black Betty by Spiderboat. Lydia's disappointed it wasn't her. I mean, in fairness, Lydia, you almost made me break it with a completely innocent typo. You hadn't even got into being lewd. We said balls as a swear word, as a body part. It's like saying tits is a swear word. So saying balls on its own, no, but saying it in reaction to something, to extreme, to voice extreme disappointment, can be used as a curse. Impressive, my money would have been on 30 minutes. Weird enough, when it got to the 30-minute mark, I'd say, hey, I've not broken it yet. Look, be proud of me.
Right, let's head.
Now, if you said bollocks, also blooks, bollovs, fingers fuck you.
Mad, with no idea what lies below.
Beats going the long way around. Come on.
So this one, I've got no idea how to do it in the achievement time. Bloke, bollovs. Just putting another entry into the Hall of Fame. Fingers fuck you, that's... Bollocks. And so, Russia, you fuck fingers, that's just a hand job. Wow. Bollocks. Lydia as a protogen reeing. Wait, is that it? Yeah, that is what I just saved. Zero goes for random quote and gets, my tongue feels like I'm getting Satan a rim job. Yeah. And then quote 3. All dirty jobs are in here, apparently. Yep. Lydia goes for a random one. Any more of a jumper and you could be sold as knitwear. I think that's from Sekiro. I think that's from Sekiro, because there was an enemy that was jumping around a lot, and I said that.
Intruder detected.
I think, anyway.
Scanning. Exterminating.
Right, so it says that the first part of it, he's resistant to physical attacks. No, he's just resistant to all attacks because...
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down!
Take out the shade!
Exterminating. Aim. 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 Aim.
It's a shade. It's a shade!
Kill him. Kill him. Feel the hate inside you.
I really do not know. What was that bit? This will be it. Skip this cutscene.
This thing can transform?
Okay, that should kill him. Pick the first time to play Black Betty. Why was Violet so talented? She spent so much time practicing her fingerings. Oh my god. The violinists love fingering her G-string. Oh really? It has to do those two? Oh for fuck's sake, game. Really? Oh, I hate this. How the fuck are you meant to speedrun the game when it does... Oh. You try to look up so you fuck me over. Whoa, black face fish, bang a lamb. See, he's just sitting there not doing anything now. This is a lot of wasted time that you just can't account for at all. Nothing you could have done with that. None of it at all. I'm proud I didn't shout myself this morning along with the Minecraft, but I also brought a creeper plush and it's sitting on the bedside drawers. Only way that could be made better, Lydia, is if it did the at random times. Go ahead, let's all. Thanks for a good stream. Thanks for fun. No problem at all, Sarah. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Wake up with the morning feeling unending horror. Did it! That was it! Defeated P32 within 4.5 minutes. Oh god. Sadly, it doesn't. That would be so funny if if the creeper plush would just randomly go. Tss. Or you could get a villager one that just randomly goes. Oh. Or the zombie one that's going. Weirdly enough, I can make Minecraft noises. Add that to my repertoire of random talents. I can make Minecraft noises. Beep, I'm sorry, I'm not strong enough. Doesn't. So, oh. Oh, that makes more sense. Wait, what? What did you think I was doing, Zera? I wanted to be with you forever. I actually didn't think that she meant Jeepers Creepers. What? What? How'd you get Jeepers Creepers from MC? Creeper. Oh, Creeper. Okay, yeah. The only thing my eyes latched on to.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me! Why did you have to be here?
Where'd you get those peepers?
Why you? Why?
From the jar.
Beautiful. What a perfect example of humanity.
Eyeballs with balls. Oh, that sounds so wrong. If I was better at drawing, I would draw that. I would draw that. Eye sack.
I did it! Now that this goddamn thing is dead,
Binding of eye
I
sack.
can forage wherever I want.
Feel free to put that as a quote, Zera. Because that's just... wow.
Just wait, you goddamn freak! Now I can make all kinds of
Brand new
powerful
BDSM
weapons.
fetish. Why is that still on there? Oh, this is not egg sacks. Oh. Reject that. Pause it, because I could have sworn I turned it off. Yeah, I could have sworn I did. Give me a second. Ovaries, egg sacs. Oh. Kills out a bit of a brain fart. Pfft. Wow.
Just leave it to me. Leave it all to me.
Yeah, it wasn't turned off. Okay. It is now.
Look, we get it, okay?
Yeah, everything else is fine. Cool. Go back to you know, unpausing it. It's good. I mean, I suppose. Well, actually, no. The ovaries wouldn't be the egg sacs because that's where the eggs are created. Where they're stored, however, would be the womb. So, womb's the egg sacs.
Maybe it's just
if you want to get technical about it.
Right now.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
Yeah, I know.
Law of robotics key fragment. Right. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. I return. I wasn't aware that you'd had that piano music playing the entire time. Oh, have a nice bit of piano music whilst you were waiting for me then. I love in the bottom left. I never noticed that. Current objective. What's next? Pokey, 7, 5. Can you hear me? There is a hole shining in the holes between your eyelids. I have never been to Versailles before. I wanted to be loved. 9. I am standing behind you now. 5. I am 2 of us standing behind you now. The goddess eats the city in the sea. 9. There's a hole in the floor with an answer waiting in it. 7. Look, you're hatching. You're hatching. Square objects can't fit in round holes. Can't remember what number SCP that was, but my good God, was it good. I think this weekend, well, my weekend, as in Thursday, Friday, I think I might use some of that time to record the previous SCP streams I've done, so I can put those up. Thank you for the hydration, man, and DJ. Thank you also to DJ and Zero for your contributions to the VTuber Stream Week challenge. It's 5,000. 5,000? Was it? Oh. I always thought the 5,000 was the one about the suit. Or are those two just the same one? I don't remember. Right. Okay, to Popola.
Maybe Popola's found some information about the Shadow Lord. Let's drop by the village.
Very well.
Which means now I can go and we're going to Seafront to do Louise. It shows just how short part 2 of this game can be, because there's 2 bosses left before the Shadow Lord, and one of them was only put in with the DLC / this version.
You know, I've been thinking.
055 and 579 are the ones that talk about square pegs that can't fit around holes.
Why was a shade hanging out with a machine?
I could have sworn those were the same ones.
The
In which case, yeah, I am different. I'm mistaken. That's what I said. Where's my SCP red list? Red SCPs. 479, 055. That can't be right. According to this, I've never read 055 or 579. Oh, they feature in 5000. Right, that would be why then. That would be why. I've never been told. I've never been asked to read 055 or 579, but I've read them featuring in 5000. Right. That would be it, son.
Do you think the shade had a reason for what it did?
Actually.
Which means that next week's NieR stream is going to be very much taken up with a lot of farming.
All that matters is that we kill every last one of them.
Gothic, hello and welcome. Thank you for the immediate hydration reminder.
Right. Sure. The idea of a shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
Shades protecting robots absurd. Yes, yes, sure. Not hinting at automata at all.
If the shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to attack you.
Probably.
That's not gonna happen.
What would he have?
You are no shade.
Oh wait, no. No, that happens in the Shadow Lord's castle.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a shade is not one of them.
Wow!
Shades, for example, do not come equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
How about I cram your face up your own asshole, book?
Don't worry, Kaine. If your shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
You will
All love to you and everyone here. I'm glad you're all alive and making your own way. Peace and positivity. Thank you very much, Gothic. It's very much appreciated. And the same to you as well.
Thanks, Emil.
Yes, kinda. You deserve to have friendship as well. And also even a sense of you can have a little friendship as a treat. It's me just shoving a stationary Kaine along the beams. That's a nice vista. There we are. So I realise I've not been taking many screenshots. It's difficult to know when to screenshot this because, you know, this is the third time round. But yeah, so now we're going to Seafront to deal with Louise in the ship. And then after that we go to Facade. And after that begins the farming time for all the weapon upgrades. This game's OST is so peaceful and lovely for something so tragic and depressing. And then you hear certain things like Kaine's salvation and Emil's sacrifice. Those are just freaking heart-wrenching to listen to. Especially when you know the context in which when they play. Oh. But yeah, all the NieR games have an amazing soundtrack.
Hey,
I'm not so sure if it was the case in Drakengard 1. I really, really massively forget a lot about Drakengard 1, apart from the final boss and the gameplay.
Ah, you're back.
Have you learned anything more about the Shadow Lord's key?
I'm sorry, but it's going to take me some time yet.
I see. Well, can I take something off your plate in the meantime?
Keiichi Okabe is the singer for NieR, and also the singer is Emmy Evans. Yes, Emmy Evans is amazing. She helped write that Chaos language that you hear being sung. Don't know if it's actually Chaos language, but it's definitely the language being sung. Is a lot of it was Emmy Evans writing it and creating it. Apparently, she basically looked at how language had evolved and then applied that to our current languages and see how it would evolve from then. Well, from what we are, and see how it evolved to the point that NieR would take place, and based along that. Keiichi's the composer of Drakengard 3 as well. Oh, nice! Very nice. Shin, hello and welcome. Phase into existence, the universe just exploded.
Oh, how about this? You know the ferryman with the red bag, right? Well, he's been skipping out on work lately.
So now with me going to Seafront, I'm guessing that Devilo and Popolo are going to give the reason why they're sending me to go and deal with Louise.
And check on him?
Merry Christmas is a curse. Mood. Not here though, Shin. You are very much welcome here. And I don't personally speak for everyone here, but I know that people will share the same sentiments as me and say that you are a great addition to these streams and our lives by being in it, Shin. Start T-posting. Okay, now you're taking liberties. Now you're taking liberties. I would say I'll do an A pose in response, but I can't. Well, I can't do it in a way that you'll see it.
That couple is merely having another one of their inane spats.
See? You get a nice hug from Lydia. The floofy bats. Is it the floof? Oh, both Zero and Lydia do floofs. It's fine. Both the floofy bat and the floofy puffy are very much happy to have you around, Shin.
Oh.
Shin has a friend. There's no saying unless I do not ask for permission. As NieR once said about donating money to me, it's like, your consent is not required for this. I love that command. I love that command exists. Okay, so that's where the armoured shades are. That's a good place to farm them. The only shades I don't know where they spawn all the time is the Shaman shades. Torian, hello and welcome back. Tits! Indeed. And arse! Even better. We've got the full TNA stream going on now. So you've broken best behaviour while I was gone then. Yeah. Not even an hour and a half into the stream. Like an hour and 25 minutes ago I made it to before I broke it with oh balls.
I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before.
Oh yeah, Tori, you didn't see what the consequence was. Shouldn't you feeling somewhat neutral today and not massively depressed on my just overhyped from my ADHD? That's good. That is good. I'll show you what the consequence is then, Torian. This. I have to platinum this now. I have to put Cyberpunk 2077 on hold while I platinum this pile of shit. Widgrim, welcome back. Just checking in, what's the verdict? This. I failed, so this is my punishment. Starting next Monday, I've got to platinum this pile of garbage. Infinitely more punishing than me, you know, doing one stream dressed as a maid. Cruel consequence for you anyway, yeah. Not as bad as you thought. It is one of my most hated games. I absolutely detest that game. I really do. There's only one game I can think of that I hate more than that, and that's Dark Souls 2. I would play Control from beginning to end, platinum it, and do all DLCs again before I do Skyrim. That's how much I hate Skyrim. Yeah. I can't stand it. I really cannot stand Skyrim. I would rather play Oblivion. If you had to make me play a Bethesda game, I would rather play Oblivion. Hell, if you could let me get away with any Bethesda game, I'd play Wet. Wet was good. Malk is guilty of several counts of murder, theft, tax evasion, and dying in a royal palace. Yep. Oh, that does mean... Oh... That does mean I get to show off the little trick for how to get the maximum bounty in every single hold.
Oh God.
Honestly, expect to steal the first sin. Nah. Nah, I will never play Dark Souls 2 again. I tried to go back to it off stream to see if I could, you know, beat the Ruined Sentinels. Can't. I can't get past the Ruined Sentinels, so yeah, no. It just pissed me off. Even off stream it pissed me off. If a game pisses me off stream, then I'm definitely not streaming it. Definitely not. Don't diss Oblivion, actually, that game. Didn't say I dissed. Didn't say I was dissing it. I say I prefer Oblivion. I prefer Oblivion to Skyrim. If I have to play a Bethesda game, then I would play Wet. But that's technically not Bethesda. Technically, it's at the same time. It's a Bethesda published game, but it's a ZeniMax developed game. If you want a Bethesda developed game, that, you know, if it has to be a Bethesda developed game, then give me Oblivion. I prefer Oblivion over Fallout 3 or 4. Red bag couplers here. Yep. World record for main quest completion. Skyrim was 22 minutes and 58 seconds. Jesus Christ. Doug beat that. Using mods, I think he did, but I think he beat it. What even is Wet? Never heard of it. Wet is basically, imagine if you've heard of Max Payne. Imagine Max Payne, but set in the 80s, I think? Maybe earlier? Female protagonist, with a sword as well as guns, and a massively foul mouth. It's fucking amazing. It's a really, really good game. Sadly, I have no idea how to get it. Because I think it's only on PlayStation 3/Xbox 360. But that's sort of a joke. They are. They really are. Glitches says 1 hour and 12 minutes. That's impressive. That is impressive.
remember you. You're the ones who helped us out way back when.
Seeing as we've come all this way, I suppose we had best ask, what is the matter?
I had a fight with my husband, and he ran away from home.
Yes, yes. You may color me utterly flabbergasted.
But it's all that idiot's fault. I was saving up a bunch of apples, and he went and ate 10 of them.
Sounds surprisingly good. It is. Wet is really, really good. You know, it's like, it goes to further, you know, if it's the ZeniMax developers, then it's actually a good game. If it's the Bethesda developers, even though they're the same company, the Bethesda developers can't code for shit. The ZeniMax ones can, which is why Elder Scrolls Online is also kind of good. So this couple is just couples kink. Getting out around again, have fun, no problem at all, Widgren. Thanks for coming along, and thanks for checking back in. And have yourself a good rest of your day.
Well, sure, I may have lost my temper a little, but I can't believe he just up and left. He's been gone for a week now, and it's...
All right. We'll help you find him.
Really?
Still remember the first time I did this, and also the second time. It still broke my heart because her reaction when her husband's dead, it's like, yeah, they fought a lot and they were not a great couple, but my good God, she actually did love him.
Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
You know what, we'll just do this as another screenshot opportunity for a thumbnail. Because I've been terrible at taking thumbnails this time. Whereas, you know, compared to Cyberpunk yesterday, I took 10.
Hey there. I'm looking for the guy with the red bag. You seen him around lately?
Really? Is that couple fighting again?
Ah.
Yeah, the guy took off and hasn't been seen since. I take it this isn't a surprise?
Hardly. Their arguments are legendary. We're actually considering selling tickets as a tourist attraction. Anyway, I think he's from that village with the library. Maybe he went back home. I think his brother is a guard there or something.
Thanks for the tip. I'll see what I can figure out.
Say, you're pretty handsome. Care to buy a lonely woman a drink?
Yeah, I'm good.
The only love I have is for the lava dragon penis on my back. That's the most depressing thing ever. When you know how this quest turns out, this whole quest is so fucking heart-wrenching. Now I've got Wednesday and Thursday off college till Friday, because now I can actually get to my first guitar session update interactions. Nice! Glad to hear it, Shin. A village with the library means public education sucks, there's only one of those. Yep. Oh my god, Forsaken Night Test. Oof. Hope that came out well anyway though, Shin. Amazon Wet is
what was that?
£22.95. Xbox 360 on eBay is £3. Let's see. Because I know somewhere to generally get things cheaper than Amazon. CEX, £4 on PlayStation 3. It's not available in my local thing, but I can buy it online. So yeah, I think I might buy that and stream it because it's good. It's really good. Let me just add that to my little note of spending for next month, so I know that when I get paid at midnight tonight, I can do that and buy it. Excuse me. There we go. I never actually platinumed it. excuse me, or got all the achievements. I never did that, but it's such a good game, so good. Test came back with no changes, so it's not my screen damaging my eyes. I just think my vision is just degrading to simply put in these strong prescription glasses to see, or to see writing at least. Yeah, that's generally the that's generally what I know about eyes as well. Is like once you start having issues with your eyes, they do steadily degrade, and essentially all they can do for you, unless you get corrective surgery, is try and slow the degradation as much as possible. I mean, as you can probably tell, I don't have issues with my eyes. But okay, that's what I understand it from knowing and dating several people with glasses. Essentially, it's just, all they can do is try and slow the degrading as much as possible.
But where are they? There you are.
So far, the only additions from Ending C have been the stuff with Deviler and Popola. So that's all you can do, yeah. Unless you get, laser surgery. Your eyes have issues by using glasses to use them? No. Your eyesight will then get worse faster if you don't wear glasses. Or if you don't wear your glasses as you're supposed to. By the time I'm in my mum's age, I'll have bifocals. Thankfully, my eyes are alright. And they always have been. I've always had really, really good vision, and I really hope it stays that way.
Okay. You don't need to be scared.
Even though both my parents had eye issues. Don't ever wear them when I walk around to areas and I can somewhat see if I focus my eyes like glasses. Yeah, that is also gonna degrade your eyes faster. I got this since primary school.
Petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
To me, gets a bit annoying because my dad's eyes are bad and mine are on track with how mum's went.
Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
I mean, yeah, looking at how your parents are is usually a good way of determining how you'll turn out with genetic things like that. Not so much, I seem to be an abnormality in that sense, but still. You should wear them all the time. You should wear them as much as your optician tells you to. So don't want to get sick, and that was like a few years ago. I'm still seeing, I'll be fine. But anytime I do wear glasses though, at cinema. Still though, that should be stuff that you bring up with an optician. To wear glasses outside because I worry I might break them. They're both for outside. Yeah, you can also get things make them a bit sturdier. I mean, when I used to wear sunglasses all the time because sensitive eyes. The only time they were ever actually in danger, they ever fell out, was I had them hooked on my shirt. There, I bent down, they slipped out, and I accidentally stepped on them. But they were cheap sunglasses, so they didn't last. They didn't survive that. But generally, just keep them on your eyes. They do tend to just stay there because if they're well made and well fitted, they will slightly, but yet comfortably hug your head. Hope to one day I'll be rich enough to afford canned soup for breakfast instead of the cheapest instant ramen I can find. Food is expensive, and the fact that makes it hard to lose weight. Yeah, I can relate to that, Red, I'm afraid. Point of the story, listen to the expert. Yep, they're experts for a reason. And it's not even with GPs who are biased. Opticians generally are not biased towards that. They actually want to help you. Because you're getting 2 new pairs of glasses this year, one for us, one for in. Oh, good. That's good. That was really good.
Your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
It's like me whenever I have food.
Oh, easy there. Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name?
seeing all this stuff as well really made the last time I defeated this boss a lot more heartbreaking.
Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise?
Also, as far as I recall, the next run through after I've done ending C is going to be the exact same. However, you basically, right at the very end, you make a choice. One choice gives you ending C, the other choice gives you ending D. So basically, after I do ending C, going through and doing everything else, that should be my speedy playthrough, because everything will be the same at that point, apart from at the end the decision. So really, I could use that as my mop-up one for getting all the speed-related boss kills. You know, skipping dialogue, skipping cutscenes, that kind of stuff. There are 106 miles to Chicago. We have a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. Almost. I didn't wear sunglasses at night. Whenever I went outside, I'd wear sunglasses because even the slightest amount of sun would, you know, hurt. So with this in mind, I'll be wearing them all the time, even though I shouldn't before. Yep. You will stream ending? I will, yes, Pokey. I will be streaming all of the endings to this. The only thing I won't be streaming is when I go back on a separate playthrough, on a separate save file to go and speedrun the game in 15 hours or less. Because I need to have full focus on that, because even when you're paused and even when you're looking at cutscenes, the timer is still ticking for that. So that is what you won't see. Everything else you will see from this game.
I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think?
She goes for a random quote. Oh, you fucking deep-fried sheep's testicle. That sounds like it was a Dark Souls boss. Actually, with that... oh no. With it being that recent, I think it actually would be more of a Dark Souls... a Sekiro boss. Actually could be the Demon of Hatred. So far I managed to lose 10 pounds within 5 months, which isn't a lot. I need to be one of those guys and lose weight fast again right now. To be fair, Red, it's still a loss. It is still losing weight, which is still a really good thing. And it's not easy to do, especially with current climate. Does this make sense? I think it was for Sekiro anyway. Torian would better be able to remember where it was, but... no. Lydia gets a random quote and goes, Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
Good God, that just made my brain go to really dirty places. Because Loof is close to Loft. Meat Loft. Haha, there's tall meat in the house right in the top of the building.
He searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
Indeed, you get random quotes. I love the ragdoll.
Lots changed since then.
Pretty sure that was Dark...
It's kind of nice when we find something...
that can't have been Dark Souls 3.
That couple is still arguing almost fills me with... I don't know. Hope, I guess.
Didn't think you hear that quote 631.
Couple could benefit from a little change.
No idea then. Ragdoll for me would suggest it was a Dark Souls game, but I don't think I was streaming Dark Souls when quote 570 was there.
Oh, hey, it's you. What's up?
Considering we're, you know, nearly 100 quotes after that one.
The ferryman who carries a red bag around, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, he's my little brother.
Could have been Ghost of Tsushima, or it could have been Cyberpunk. I'm not so sure if it was Cyberpunk, because that was too recent as well.
A shame. Have you any idea where he may have absconded to?
Don't know where either of those ones came from.
Not a clue. Like I said, I haven't seen him.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, but the last time I did see him, he said something about using his ferry to deliver letters. Maybe you should try talking to someone at the post office.
I guess we could ask the postman over in Seafront.
Just once, I would enjoy receiving a quest that can be solved in the general vicinity of the Asker.
I think that's going to have to be the title. Weissey hates walking. Even though he doesn't walk in the first place, but still.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's all right to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm.
So the thing that I'm still trying to puzzle out is what the additions were for Ending C.
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Like those scenes between Devilo and Popola, I know those are definitely unique to Ending C, but I can't tell if they're unique to this version of Ending C or they always were in Ending C. Not having fully played this game before, and this being the most I've done, makes it ridiculously difficult to tell what's new and what's not.
Say, where'd you get that red bag?
I do know that the whole stuff with the diary was a DLC thing, and I recently found out that is called the recycled vessel.
Found it on the ship, did you?
Because that's also a farming spot for certain materials.
Anywho, it's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something.
Can confirm there's still more new content to come. Awesome. Thank you, Pokey.
Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you.
I don't know how much or what there is, but I can very much imagine that Yoko Taro would not have done a remaster to this extent and just had only the ship put in. There's got to be more than just this ship. Because it was in development for a while. So there's got to be more content than just this. So yeah, I don't know what it is or how much extensive it is, but I'm guessing it's going to be a lot more. Although I suppose they would have had to take the whole of NieR Replicant in its original state and then retranslate it.
Let's go ahead and check out your new look.
And get a voice actor for brother NieR.
If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh?
I love how oblivious he is to it. It's so heartbreaking.
Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
I wonder if there's a speed-related achievement for doing Louise as a boss. I haven't seen one, but then again, there's a lot of hidden trophies. And I haven't looked at the hidden trophies because I don't want to have spoilers for any new content. Like the first time this whole thing happened, and the first time Red Bagman happened, it's like, Can I DM you something? Yeah, go for it, Shen.
Hey, Postman. Oh, sorry. You're not him.
I'm sure as hell not. I just swung by to pick up a letter and wound up running the damn place. Anyway, you here for a package or something?
No. There's this couple who's always fighting and the husband took off. So I'm trying to track him down. Ring any bells?
Sorry, pal. You're asking the wrong guy. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too. Maybe running away is the cool thing to do now.
Do you want me to look at it now, Shin, or do you want it to wait until after stream? Don't mind which one.
Any idea where she might have went?
That is the question, isn't it? Actually, you know what? I bet she went to check out the huge shipwreck that drifted into the inlet the other day. Not often something like that comes around. It's all the kids have been talking about.
Look any time, I don't mind. Okay. I'll have a look after stream. Aww. That guy told me stories until I fell asleep. I don't remember anything he said, but boy was I happy. Aww.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry?
No, 'cause she's been eating people.
Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this. Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there. But you're actually pretty good. You know,
this is really heartbreaking, heartwarming at the same time, because I know where this is going. We all know where this is going.
She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
Yep. She's also the thing to, you know, stop the Shadow Lord if he gets out of control. Well, that was her intention anyway. But she decided she wanted to be human more. Oh!
I'm sensing some really weird
oh no, this isn't you.
Sunshine.
This is ending B's one.
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
Aww. How handsome my car when we walked home today. His hands are so much bigger than mine, they're really warm.
A shipwreck, is it? I suppose we might as well investigate, seeing as how we lack any other tenable leads.
Right. Let's head for the inlet. Kaine. Emil.
I think with how much time I've got left, I will use the save point that goes just before the boss fight, and that's where I'm going at the end of the stream. Because otherwise it's going to go over a bit too much.
Coming to Seafront in, well, ever, I guess.
Sorry for the surprise. Kaine said she sensed something strange in the area.
Strange how? Like a shade?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Pokey's angry.
There's some kind of sound or something coming from up
Why are
ahead.
they... Wait, what? Oh no. One notification from Scoo's server, 1 DM from Shin, and 2 DMs from the sibling chat. On earth.
What an incredibly specific piece of information the hussy has graced us with.
What is it, Kaine?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
You can tell that something's wrong with Kaine, because normally she would bite with a fuck off book. The beach shipwreck. There's also something you can farm on this beachfront after the ship's gone. It has to be after the ship's gone, though.
This ship is in a state of wanton decay. Surely we can find a hole or some such.
So there's supposed to be gathering points here where you can find different kinds of pearls. Black pearls specific, I think, are the ones.
These planks seem to be covering a rather large hole.
And someone decided to watch Emil die a third time.
We'll probably get in if we move him out of the way.
There'll be more. It'll happen again. Because, you know, has to go through ending D as well.
Whatever it is Kaine is sensing, we should make sure we're really prepared before going inside.
Go inside, yes. There is a save point just before the boss. I know, I remember that much. There usually is one. I can get through this bit fairly quickly as well.
So, were you able to write that letter? You know, now that I've taught you how. Not yet, huh? Well, there's certainly no reason to rush. You know, it makes me happy that you've taken such a shine to me.
It's probably what's kept you alive, dude.
First time we met, I didn't have the foggiest idea what was going on in that head of yours. So, hey, I've been thinking.
I mean, as we've seen in ending B, Emil survives. Yeah, he does. Yep. Which also,
you come live with me.
Leaks into NieR Automata.
Nice to have a daughter around. Not into it, huh? Guess I should have figured. I'm sad to hear it, but it's your choice, of course. Huh? The floor's wet. Wait, is this blood? Oh dear. Are you...
Yeah.
Oh, baby, that is one hell of a smell. We got something real nasty nearby, eh, Sunshine? Come on, don't tell me you ain't picked up on it yet. You of all people gotta know what this smell means.
This ship is in poor condition indeed. Do try not to thrash about and bring its timbers down around us, hussy.
Whatever.
You sure you're all right, Kaine?
You really shouldn't push yourself. Hey, I've got an idea. How about you and me search outside and get some nice fresh air in the process?
Sure. Let's do that.
Sounds good. Take care of Kaine for us, Emil.
Emil is on the case. Come on, Kaine. Let's get the lead out.
This place is pretty gloomy. I'm having a hard time imagining any townsfolk hanging around here.
Well, as we've no other leads, let the search begin. We require a key in order to proceed. Let us fumble about and see if we cannot find one. Look there, on the floor. I believe we have found ourselves a lantern.
And there's still some oil in it. Nice.
Hi, Louise.
Wait, did you see that girl just now?
I did indeed. How on earth did she manage to get behind us? Perhaps she is the runaway we heard tell of at the post office. Best track her down and take her back to town with us. There's no one here.
Weird. It's like we just saw a ghost.
Oh, what foolishness. I am certain this room merely contains a secret passageway or the like.
I adore the fact that Weiss is scared of ghosts. It's like the only one thing that unnerves him is ghosts.
What is with this ship anyway?
There may be clues somewhere that tell of how it ran aground.
It looks really dark up ahead.
Then perhaps we ought to make use of that lantern we just found,
What's this? An apple. It's a bit
Floaty
bruised,
books, no,
but
like ghosts.
it's not
Nope.
super old or anything.
I wager it was dropped by that fruit-loving ferryman with the red bag.
Weiss does not like ghosts at all.
Perhaps he absconded to this ship to wait out the storm after yet another spirited debate with his wife. Ah, goodness, what a troublesome couple.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, what was that sound just now?
Sounds like it came from the floor above us.
Weiss is a man of science. He will not stand the supernatural. It's true. This is the sort of world where shades are not considered to be supernatural, even though they kind of should be. But at the same time, they're not.
This barrel's been knocked over, and there's flour everywhere.
Surely it was toppled by the girl we saw at the entrance. Wait. Cast your eyes to the floor, lad.
Footprinties.
The missing child left white tracks in her passing. Should we follow them, I expect we will find our way to her.
Did you see that light on the other side of the shelves?
A shame we cannot investigate further with these blasted things in our way. I would like a word with the interior designer who thought to put them here.
Hang on, I think I can move these.
Shades are magic-based. Magic is well understood in the universe, therefore making them not supernatural. True. Shelves can no longer be moved.
It appears to be caught in a crack in the floor. It would not do to have the ground beneath our feet come undone, so let's give up on pushing the thing.
Carry on, must see haters. No problem at all, Shin. Thanks for coming as long as you did, and see you later. Have yourself a good dinner.
Try giving it a nudge.
Give it a nudge. Despite magic literally being foreign to the universe. It's still accepted as a thing, though, yeah.
There don't seem to be any shades around, at least.
Fortunate for us. Now let no more time be wasted in our search for the townsfolk. The white tracks end here.
Wait, I hear something.
I have to sing and cheer myself up. Where did he go? Why do I feel this way?
Whatever that sound was, it stopped. I swear it sounded like a girl.
This is a voice pipe. A contraption by which one's voice can travel to a faraway location.
Which means the girl is in whatever room this pipe connects to.
Hold a moment. I spy a chart of the ship's
My
layout
goodness,
on
she's
the
nearly
wall.
full understandable now. Yep. Yeah, I do notice that.
Yes. This pipe connects to a cabin in the ship's stern.
Onward
So it
and,
seems like
inward, I guess.
ending C is going to be the one that builds up on Louise at
This
at the
little
least.
lantern has brought us quite far, hasn't it?
Yeah. And the light it gives off makes me feel, I don't know, safe somehow.
Well, aren't we?
Oh, damn. The hell is this smell?
Perhaps it is wafting from further inside?
Or below. Stinky, stinky bodies.
Another apple.
Just how many apples does that quibbling husband keep on his person while he's out and about?
Hey, for me personally,
Let's
I
keep
carry lots
searching.
because I love apples.
Weiss? I think the floor is...
I've got another notification on Discord. What on earth?
Speak to me, lad.
Oh, it's another
Are you
sibling
hurt?
one.
Been better, but I'll live. I can't see a thing down here. And what is that terrible stench?
I suspect we may have fallen into the ship's hold.
The lantern got away from me during the fall. We'd better look for it.
can see the bodies in the background very, very slowly.
Is that?
So you do have to go to the right for a little bit before you actually can get the lantern.
About time. Might I suggest you cease the celebratory fanfare and light the blasted thing already?
Nah.
Oh dear. Look at the bodies. They are all people from town. And, I fear, the missing ferryman.
Oh no. This can't be real. Why? Why did everyone have to... God damn it.
Pull yourself together, lad. Remember the presence Kaine sensed? The culprit who murdered these poor folk likely awaits us further within.
I won't let them get away with this.
Yeah, about that.
Why did things turn out like this? Did he leave because of his body? I just want to be able to talk with him. I don't want him to be afraid of me.
She is very understandable now.
I don't want him to hate me.
So does that mean by ending D that we're going to be able to fully understand her completely?
I want to meet in a human form. I want to look at the sun with my own eyes. I want to sing beautiful songs. So, if I can just eat more people, maybe then I can become a human.
Yeah, about that.
Hey there, you two.
Hey, I didn't know you guys came back inside.
Did we ever? Found a nice hole in the wall to slide through. But then we heard a bunch of noise coming from that super dark floor downstairs. You sure had us worried.
Yeah, sorry about that. You feeling better, Kaine?
So it's probably one of the most human characters in the game. Yeah.
A little, yeah. Sorry for the trouble.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Jeez, you seem really down in the dumps. Did something happen?
Tell me, Kaine, that presence you sensed.
It's on the floor above us.
I feared as much. It seems we've little choice but to press onward.
Oh man, that smell is getting ripe. How you feeling there, sunshine?
Not great. Can't you tell?
Here we go. And that is where I'm going to be ending things for today. So yeah, thank you very much for, thank you very much to everyone for coming along. It's been fun. I did my best to continue on best behaviour. I made it to just under an hour and a half. For someone who swears and is lewd as much as I am, that's an achievement. That's an achievement in itself. I'm going to take it as such. Thank you everyone for your contribution to the VTuber Stream Week Challenge. Very much appreciated there. So yeah, next stream for me is going to be tonight at 1 AM, where I'm going back to Ghost of Tsushima and going back on that quest to find the Sakai clan armor. So that's going to be fun, because there's something I want. There's a trophy linked to it, essentially. It's not so much. I don't know if there's one for getting the armor, but something that armor allows you to do is linked to a trophy, which is a bit iffy, but that's the way it's going to be. Yeah, that's going to be where things are going to be ending today. It's been a lot of fun. Managed to power through quite a bit of this on this ending and see a lot more developments. Let's see if there's anyone. Nope. Nope. Jace was online earlier, but they have since stopped streaming. Ah, well, no worries at all. So this is where I'm going to be ending things. Yeah, until tonight, I'm going to Tsushima, or until the next time I see people. Thank you all very much for coming along, for your support. It's all greatly appreciated in whatever form it has been. But until next time, I hope you have a good rest of your day, a good night, a good evening, a good afternoon, or a good morning. Brain's still not awake. Well, until next time though, stay safe and see you later. Bye.